Today na the second day of September 2023. Happy new month. If na inside September you born, well, I want to say happy birthday. Your birthday don't pass? Well, belated happy birthday. Your birthday day before they come? Well, happy birthday in advance. Fambulem, today na Saturday. A lot of things happen this week. And myself go lek forget a bite. Who say I want for start? Na chief minister. We say the chief minister, well, they do unannounced check where somebody go viral, Mr. Victor, na you building. He go viral. Mr. Victor look like if say he want for cover the employee they win all day. And the chief minister was not having it. Mr. Victor will not be no waiting come. So chief minister say, well, if you don't mind, I go wait. I tell Mr. Victor no say, this one chance where I want enter, he no look the work. It is good. It is good for waiting the chief minister do. That's now the point of the government in your side, with the people in your side, for check for efficiency. For no say, well, then they pay you this. So job they start at 8:30 in the morning, and your employer expects you for the day 8:30 in the morning. But he left one more check for the chief minister for do. Yes. One more check for do. You dey ask who's check that one day? Well, me, 𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒆. I want make the chief minister act like now the employee. He don't act like who that, like an employer. Where you want for see how efficient you will command them be, for can work on time, and for give the service where you they pay for, so that everything go on smooth. Now the business. Now I want to make the chief minister act now like one part the employee them. In what way? For make he left that in cozy motoka, make it take him picking them, let it join public transport from usai ever ide for come check na you building o. If na the one way he do na usai na Pademba road prison o, whichever one you want for choose for do. Yeah? Let left line cozy motoka, let left the one that go if they meet traffic self they go make pim, then he pass. He pass. He go inside. The one them way they go for go check. Now then that traffic we ain't able for bypass and go. Again, you wait to say as an employer, na good thing you don't do so. But as an employee, if you want really know what in the employee then they go through, instead of get picking the way they go school. Yeah? You get picking the way they go school. Now morning, let you wake, you take him picking there, you go left them first at school, then you can on a U building. Let's say almost o'clock, you go reach there. Eh? Let's say almost o'clock, you go reach there first. I believe say that 10 day, government go able really see how transportation in the morning is difficult. And I see some people, everybody gets on this one, say, if they be telling for go and make an embassy, but then they tell for go and make an embassy every day. If the SSFB no say the chief minister the candidate, then go able, then go work the magic there for reach na the job on time. This particular one, it's a little bit difficult because genuinely there are people where they suffer before they reach. Genuinely, then they suffer before they reach. But again, you get people where lackadaisically then just feels to say, forget it, man. How much they pay myself? Now the job back he left, he go on his own business, he come back. So genuinely, people and the way they suffer. Genuinely. But other people and they were for able to make them on time, where just because of the system, then there's it is what it is. It's Sierra Leone. No efficiency. No efficiency. So because of those people, now I make even the one I don't come out 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, Waterloo police station, school picking like class 1, 2, 3. In mama don't wake with her. In mama don't wake with her. Imagine how much o'clock you don't wake that picking for letting them na do 5:30 in the morning for able for take transport. I be get a habit. Go with motokanas alone. Well, when you want to travel, come back, you sell. When you go back some 10, then the way you go, the motoka no the reach on time. Not supposed to tell me say, brah, if you want to sell out another one, you don't know you sell and this and that. Because for who they Waterloo, enough funny save force for take transport. Na morning for Canton. You might say your job in the States no care how you dey go there. When they hire you first, they ask you, do you have a reliable means of transportation? You the answer, yes, I get a reliable. You the reliable means of transportation. You get a note so? You job. Now I like this conversation. You job, because woman say the job I get that the state, if they care about how I reach na the work, your employer not care about that definitely. Because USA are then at the United States, the president not they block road for pass. USA midi. The president is not the block road for pass. But in Sierra Leone, now the president sometimes don't wake it safe. Police they don't block road na morning. Yes. Let me say you and the president they pass na that same road day. And when you don't suffer done. You don't suffer. And let me say the president get a late start in the morning. You know self who stand in the block, who stand in the block. Who then block for the president and give a block for the vice president. Yeah. And for Eastern, you know I must step first where me na morning Waterloo, you don't come away see reach up gun, then block. Then block day. They say we for go around by Klein Town. Bruh. Hey, Papa God. Maybe Usa you can lodge where you didn't at tongue. It's all fine. You know get reason for come on a morning. Let you get reason for come out na morning. Let you see that traffic day. Let me say you dey inside Poda, you can pass that Kisi road. Then word in them. before the office force now one transport the passenger when they know they send and go inside the office. I don't dey live in the morning where they send the poda with all the passenger then for go inside the office. Inside the office. Say that thing and they talk so well. Imagine those people in that van, then now walk then they go. Then they go walk. At the end of the day, they end up inside SLISA office. They don't know scam poda they take. They don't know waiting not worthy. Waiting and do for send the all goodie. You don't waste them time that day. You don't waste them time. I don't want to make we even compare. Say, oh, waiting the happy now. We begin for compare yanda. Because I go give you thousands of reasons. Like I said, what did the chief minister do? It correct for an employer. But again, in the kind of a system organized alone, let the minister take it to Pikine, let left it cause him motoka, let self join transport bar. Let go drop Pikine in a school, let reach you building. Now that time they go really understand. Now that time the government go no say the motoka they na road not correct. Now the time go no say let the president or the vice president not pass it. Don't they catch you na road. Just forget it. You the late that didi. Sarah no didi. You know didi. And you don't know when they go work and when you know they go work. You don't know. So I know they say the one them way just because of it's a broken system, then get right for do what they do. No. La no go far. This week we done so. We get small business. Now one part the agriculture office them. I laugh na 𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒆. You know what happen? The person will hold the stamp. No can work. Imagine who don't left free tongue. We don't left free tongue. We go. But the person will get the stamp. It no go work. But you not left the stamp. Then say, oh, I ever come back, Houston. And the next 2 days, he go down there around. The other person not been there. In the call line, he come. So if you they choose not for can work today, for go with the stamp, whatever. Well, I saw the system day. Maybe showing is how then see that stamp day now him, or well instead of getting your cut before he stamp the stamp. Yeah. Genuinely, people in the working in the morning for go on time. Genuinely do. But because you don't know what in the road look like, you go still late. Alright. There's this particular day. Yeah. I have an appointment. 8:30 appointment. Now I get 8:30 appointment. I tell you, I don't get motoka. I don't come na police station from 7 o'clock. What I end up take bike na higher. For count me take Klein Town. Why reach Klein Town forget 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒂𝒏 look and back na another one. But I tell you, say there are some experience the way I get. Now I decide say me I don't sell again. Because sometimes don't of say you dey mean to say, oh well I send motoka, I send motoka, by the time they go the motoka go down there. What if? I mean maybe they get about luck day. Which I say I don't sell again. Why can I if I want sell? Okay, I will sell. I don't take poda from police station. I say well go turn na last station. We go last station. For turn back for can't go tongue now. He say ne go again. Hey, my God. He say ne go again. Yes, we get for condom. So I pay 1 week for that. That upside for I pay for that thing. Because maybe just the able say we go turn. Then we can just pay now we go turn. Then I can begin imagine say, man, must know what people and they go through here. I say that particular year day. And that go to go there and say, people sell back no. I no sell again. But I sell now I go the other year. No problem, I can sell. At least I don't replace. If not, I no sell again for nobody. But I am a salon. You get for fill the system. You know, right? For week, pikin wey dey go school almost o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. But again, that's what it is. Because school bus, so I see the other day some people that ask, hey, school bus, no, the school bus, the boy is not enough. You know enough? You know enough today, you know enough tomorrow. It is good within the chief minister they do, but again, they need for fix the transportation system. They need for fix the transportation system. Not to them business you go on for say that's true though. But if you want effective and efficient, workers them, I don't say not to say that they provide transport for them directly, but trust me, the transport system, it's a mess. It is. Halfway for look and pack yonder. Go team up gun. The number of people the way they work out. All of a sudden I exercise the way exercise. Because transport had to forget. You should work out. He say, well, if you not say for the 8:30, you for not wake 4-5 in the morning and ready for go work. Me in person they talk. He say, oh, I don't forget how I put her. Just like how Umar say, like winner ya. Alright. He say winner ya. We go work. You know why? We get for go all out. Because even like I said, I don't say a lot of people know they buy what they say. That's fine. Me na my own opinion. Even the one day where they want so for go work, now they top up the back months done. You say waiting. That's what I say. The one where they want so for go work, the work. At the end, now they top up there. Umar, and I write sir. One time me and you go meet up salon. Me you must meet up salon one time. We go try the transit system. The worst transit system, no, they say, na Los Angeles County. The worst transit system. It better pass the best transit system na Salone. It better pass the best transit system na Salone. Where they say the worst transit system na LA County dey. It is good for what the chief minister do. I repeat. As an employer, that's what you want to do. Employee for come on time. But the system we get inside Sierra Leone, you know, the 𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒆 for make some employee reach on time. It's easy for you to say, well, wake 4 o'clock in the morning. Wake 3 o'clock in the morning. Picking and they already wake 3 o'clock in the morning for go for water. Yes. Then they. It's so easy for you wake. You wake 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, fine. You wake for spam blackout. Deal with it, not so. Deal with it. Now the country where you dey now so in turn. Wake pan blackout, find you Chinese lamp because na boku now. Find you Chinese lamp, see you way around. Wake the pikin them. Una ready? Breakfast day, una able eat somewhere fine. If not, pack the lunch pack. Una hold the road they go. One of these days, Science Network is going to go live. Maybe 6 o'clock morning. 6 o'clock morning. Let's see the amount of people who they don't in a street already. Already. 6 in the morning. Yeah. Like I said, now true, Jusu. Some people don't respect the job. I agree with you. But they try to tell you back, see, people in day, we genuinely, then they suffer for reaching and work. Genuinely. Yeah? Genuinely. I just tell you, I say, we go for go do business, suppose you hold the stamp in Oka Oak. Yes. Not for say no day. But put yourself through waiting them people they go through for reaching a job. Government supposed for able for provide more transportation. That one they go help for make people enrich in a job quick. The transportation system where they right now, not the help. It not the help. A lot of people not they walk outside and day. They know they walk, they get for commute a long distance. A lot of people know they walk outside and day. They know they go school outside and day. We get that system there. For tell we say, oh, okay, you know they Waterloo, stay na Waterloo, go school na Waterloo, work na Waterloo. So even if the advocate say, well, let them all wake 5 o'clock morning. They all wake 5 o'clock morning back. Transport go still have to forget because waiting do the transportation not enough. I am not encouraging say people never go work on time. But why can't you see on the other side too? All man where they go work, all man where they take transport, that the same people and get for take the same transport. And these are the number of transport we do. They all wake 5 o'clock, still yet transport go still difficult for get because wetin do, these are the number of people and these are the cars that are there for transport some people here and e not enough. I don't let me dey say. For we forget an efficient business, we need sober transportation. Eh? You forget sober transportation. Now then they me the advocate for. And then they say a right for waiting the people and they do. That's not what I'm saying. You know, right waiting and they do. The one they because of the system is broken or some people just take and say, well, I can walk 2 o'clock, look me don't go take me picking first at school. I don't under the clock or I get one business that tongue I go on business first. Eh? That's what I'm saying. But hey, we're not going to win this. It's not a battle. Not a battle. Eh? Chief Minister did well. But I want to make Chief Minister back no say transportation a problem. I want to test the system. Let it take him picking there and join public transport. Let's see how much o'clock he go reach. Maybe that 10 day ministers then go able for no say big one them then go able for no say the transport is not correct too. Because if na Waterloo you go first, you have to take 2-3 before they reach Natong. I'm not giving an excuse, but I show you another problem where can make some people reach late. I'm not talking about the one them where because of the system, then just fit to say they're able for snug the system and do whatever. But I talk about genuinely because I've been there. I wake on time. I command at it on time. Even the Poda force. Yeah? As it on 7. Yeah, even around 6:30, you didn't get direct Poda again from Waterloo. You get for take a Dre Junction, Kalbatong, Wellington before you go inside town. And the more people in Kana Junction for take, now the more the scarcity they day. Because the more people come out on that time day, now the more then they full up the Poda then quick they don't lost now road. Now then that they say. Even if you allow the person say, oh, because I wake 1 in the morning. We can't compare the system na ya and yanda. Because we get several means of transport. Several means. Salon. Put everyone. Let's say now, yeah? Say, okay, you sabi, even you will not get to Butuka. You sabi went for left. The poda them because I know say the boss there they all get time. If not train you they take you get time. When you know say this time now the train they reach here. When left here by this time it ain't here. This time now they take the poda the boss from here by so and so time I didn't here. Not so. Now so they work na here. Can you try that in Sierra Leone? Even if you wake 5 o'clock in the morning, you don't take Poda. You don't even know what to for stopping you on the road. Then I say that morning the president want cancel so and so sign that morning. I'm not making excuse. I'm giving you reason for make you know why certain things then they happen. Yeah? Okay. Chief Minister, kudos to you. But you put yourself na the employee the inside and test them. That's in the all this corridor who they talk. Not that the government no know, not to make them tell about bus corridor, this corridor, we not happen today. They know the time, they know the traffic they block, they know the reasons. But then just need for be serious and tackle that one day. Rather than we just talk a number every day. That corridor day. That not so corridor day. For fix them, we get boss them, we go they run. Eh? Absolutely say some people get car but and still let they reach on time. Agreed. Eh? Salman in the salon. Now I make a call possible with this salon. Not they even work for government too. Like I can tell you what you get for go through. Seriously. It's even if you drive in a salon, no problem. I like you get motuka because so tell the day they truck and they go down. Emmanuel Cole say now Wellington in the tap and forget transport he had. People won't understand though because a lot of people have vacation when they go. Vacation you not go for go struggle. Get motuka they pass with you up and down. Yeah. Tony left. Because on the next side and they were angle. Tony said we need a transportation specialist for help solve the problem. I don't make excuse, but from the other end, now I explain this so. Yeah? Okay. Rashid Koyu say it is good managerial tool, but on the flip side, transportation accessibility is a problem. Whereas the issue of salary being paid on time, no go under. Eh? But Musa left. Usman he say all man they go na the same direction in the morning, one direction in the evening because of lack of decentralization. I just explain that one in here. Now make way they even they say let the wake early. I like the wake early. If all man where they go now one direction, we all wake in the morning we can at the same junction for going at the same side, now the same motoka them, same thing ain't go happen back. Same thing. Now ain't go happen. Transportation we need for fix them. They expect efficiency na then come together because the transit system is already there. If you want reach down, walk 2 o'clock, you know the how much o'clock bus you for take. We go make you reach down walk 2 o'clock. Try and a salon. Try and dey. Okay. Well, as Tony they suggest say, we need transport specialist. That matter in 𝒂𝒓. Right. Now so this government don't hire rice specialist. That one they back now say it costs kutu. Nah. Social media. Rice specialist. Wait to. Una know let they hire rice specialist. What's in the problem? About last and say, even when they suggest say the chief minister for week early morning for go take transport, he say people and they will go get lifts. Eh? So it go still not straight. The camera go follow. Une get lift. Une get lift. If I reject lift, now the public transport self if take. Yes. Alright. So you will be the try for misinterpret me thinking to say, they say the people in yes, that's so for being no. Understand me, huh? Okay. Rashid Keru say, well, let the minister they do a pilot project, let them they take public transport. Then at the end of the day, they come out with an assessment waiting them fair not. I think say that they go now. I'm not going to do that one day. Lord, I'm bugging. Okay. Dr. Juliana Mariama Vengao. Dr. Juliana Mariama Vengao. Appointment as rice specialist. Presidential Initiative for Climate Change, Renewable Energy and Food Security. Then some of them begin tell 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒕 this business, now so you get for bill for feed salon. We need boku rest. So what they put on the table? And say now 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒕 begin scratch head. They scratch head and say, well, it look like say we go need a specialist. Eh? Yes. And so we need a specialist. Well, and they say, okay, well, that's true. But in this rest business, let us hire a specialist. Now, so Dr. Mariama get job as a rice specialist na salon. Al-Hajba say, 𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒆. There, I can please inform the public, if you can, what's the difference between Information Ministry and Communication Ministry? Information Ministry na for inform you. Communication Ministry na for learn communicate. Yeah? It I say Information Ministry I for inform you. Yeah? Communication Ministry na for learn communicate. You get it? Okay. Allow they go. If you they ask why a rice specialist, well, Mike Berewa don't answer we. Yeah? Mike Berewa say, why President Bio for appoint a rice specialist, you ask? Well, he say, then they plant rice different way than other grains. He say because it's semi-aquatic plants. Rice na semi-aquatic plant wey require consistent irrigation all season for make it grow. You dey hear? Okay. So in case you be the wonder why Dr. Mariama get the job, now the reason and you consistent irrigation for get water all time, all season for make it grow. Global rice farming is now transformed by climate change. He said the pa not to munku. You know, the pa is not a munku. Now so Mike Bayo see. So for you they wonder why rice specialists. Well, now because then they plant them differently from other seeds them. Because in Mike Bayo say na semi-aquatic we require consistent irrigation all season for making grow. Okay. I remember what's again we no need water all season for make it grow. I remember I just harvest me corn. Yes. I just harvest her. Waiting na semi-aquatic if you can ask. Yeah? Semi-aquatic plants na plants where they grow naturally, partially underwater, submerged in water. Them plants here typically then they grow them alongside water and then they provide cover for them where the water for easily escape back. Anyway, now so it says submerged underwater. So me I don't know. I saw my bear I see. Yeah, a pull English by you, but why they wait? Okay, now wait. Let's just check first. Yeah, I'll just check out. Rice is a semi-aquatic plant bestowed with the capability of overcoming oxygen limitation for a considerable period of time. The capability of overcoming oxygen limitation for a considerable period of time. Now you make an semi-aquatic, not to irrigation. But my baby is saying irrigation. Yeah? Okay. Insane irrigation because I remember. Anyway, rest na semi-aquatic. Because it overcome oxygen limitation for a considerable period of time. I make am so. Alright. So I made them get for higher specialists. Yeah? We don't get a specialist. We don't need kasadayon. Petete. We saw that specialist we need. We saw that specialist we for look for. Because in the offer himself for be the cassava specialist. Right. Yabas, pepper, pamine, petrol et on a left. Okay, you don't get that one. Let me move. Oui. Yo, don't do that. Yesterday, we talk now just now about Bella Koma says it's the con specialist balance. Surviving Sierra Leone, we need a specialist. Fatty, they say. Lawrence Fox left. Lawrence Fox now he talk say cassava kitchen. Na yamba specialist. Alright, so. We dey talk just now about job. And something happened yesterday. We are nothing to say it right. But there's something where people and we get job na Sierra Leone need for aware of wetin we know as integrity and for speak the truth. And they talk this because of wetin happened yesterday from Lunge to Aberdeen. Lunge to Aberdeen on Friday. Mostly na Air Morocco passengers them be dey na sea coach. According to wetin kind of table. And yes, weather can bad, you know. Things can happen. Unfortunate, on thing we no plan. It can happen not too soon. But now they respond when something happen we not supposed to happen. How you respond, I think that's the issue. Air Morocco passengers them board sea coach. Because any together for do diaspora, best believe say it can at this table. Yeah? Then board sea coach and waiting happen. They say before them board, rain become serious one. William Pratt, thank you for the stars. They say serious rain be the calm. So them be telling for wait, say well, till the rain cease, then go board. Then later they come it and say, well, the rain don't cease, they don't clear, then they see over and let them can go. Then board, then left for go. If you don't take sea coach from Lunge to Aberdeen, 45 minutes, 50 minutes max, so not reach. 45 minutes, they no reach. Then say somebody then at the boat, you get for call on to the captain, say captain, but now 45 minutes, we no reach it too. Wait till they go on. Captain, give that one the free talk. Wait till they talk. What you mean? We then a road, you no go sit down there wait till we go. Right. 1 hour, they no reach it. Captain, I dey see grass. Na Aberdeen we don't reach. You don't say grass then Aberdeen. The person na frequent fly. Say no, grass no dey. We for see the bridge or for the sea, you know, like where down they take Siko to Sabi. We for see mountain. I lost the lost soul. So they can realize now they don't lost. Every passenger on the boat pull ping. Everybody begin make call. Distress call. They able for call. Uda sabi. Then call sea coach. First, now they get problem for Sianda. We try for tell me say that means to say when the boat left na Lungi, they know they call. Now Aberdeen say we don't left who they come. I feel say they supposed for they do that, no? That's what I feel. Then for call say we don't left, who they come. So if 45 minutes they not reach, they know the time when they for reach, they not reach 50 minutes, they for able call and say, but from today on left what happen? Una not reach here 8. But no, the one in the boat, now then begin for call sea coach. Yeah. But before that, another encounter would then go with the captain. They say, well, captain, where you compass? Compass snoddy. Yeah? Compass snoddy. Now, the management call the captain. The captain answer. Who say you there? The captain say, Udeka, go, they can't just know. Are you serious? You don't lose. You're not able for report for safe. Now you may say, I don't lose so. But they want them because of panic and everything. They say, well, mommy vomit, he faint. Because another thing, yeah. Then call you the captain. Is he afraid that he's going to lose his job or waiting? So the lives of the people were inside the boats. Now they tell, he say, oh no, we can't just know. Now the one in the boat tell, I say, no, we don't lost. What did they do? The one in the boat, engine hot. What are the goats? They no more now. Yes, sea coach. They say let them take their phone for check who side and they find themselves close to Guinea. Close to Guinea, now they find themselves. Now they water don't carry them go. Yeah. Then patch and they start the boat. Then send rescue. We rescue can what if you say rescue for do? And so we rescue can oil and cow it. Then can put na the boat. Let's see coach deny if always the talk so not to true. Then can put oil na the boat. The boat begin work back fine. But and the rescue meeting now by Wataki. And then the rescue meets them. Then they left now, then put oil. Everything begin work fine. Like say something that oil the boat be need. But the oil self for the count not to better one. By the time when they reach what they don't see now, say yes, we don't they reach. Now the boat hot back. Now they count back other small oil. Now they put them back by the boat. Then talk to them fine. Let some of we know you read this. So now then they happen na see coach yesterday. And some people they can listen I have been there. So now then contact we and explain the entire ordeal for we. After I don't pay almost $1. Again, government need for serious forget better ferry. They not transfer. Where rescue cannot transfer the people in the boat to. Where rescue cannot can say ask tugboat. Let the reggae then go. No. So that means to say then sabi. Then sabi. Waiting to be the problem. Government really need for try for make better ferry day. Are there no regulations? The last time for that helicopter, I asked whether they man the ear. Today, because we just see the American government say they train Navy them. Who that they watch with water? The person who I talk to say, after the entire incident, when he go sleep, he dig back in. He say he dig in inside the boat. Say the saga continue. That's trauma right there. Yes. Oman na Minneapolis they tell we say. He said the same thing happened the last time we in travel. You not gonna make national news. You not gonna make national news. But there are certain things in the communication now one where I fair not. Oman and Minneapolis says similar stuff like this be happen the last time we in travel. However, then be fortunate for make them go back na lunge. And then be the inside the boat and think say na about in the Deutsch. He said this is a dangerous practice with people and lives. Because if somebody the way they man the water, then for able to talk say, oh to not to see coach this at the see so. I ain't they go yonder so. Not to yonder if I go, now I if I come. Eh? Not to so. Simple. Now so if them be know somebody be the way they watch the eye for no say that helicopter. I go land on a new thing. I connect with new thing. Then even the sea coach, they're supposed for they manage the system. They don't get tracker. Or staffulai. If the worst for be happen, now the tenor for come begin. Hey, they don't get tracker. They don't get this. Oh, they don't get down there. They don't get down there. Because the people inside the boat, Uda sabi, Uda no sabi, Uda sabi, Uda make different calls them. Say the management get for ye. The captain, when no say he get people inside the boat, then life they at risk. He no member make a call. Say I think I need help. Mayday. But he dangle with people in life now they see. They say at one time they not see nothing now like out there scary, nothing, no land they see. Either they check them boats here. Or privately owned boats and they check there. It's transport. They're not supposed to forget compass. They're not forget tracker. Whether they monitor them. What's it that the criteria for getting kind of business then they? We can't wait till the worst happen before we begin for say A, B, C, and D. We don't go wait till. We don't do we own now. We don't do we own. Yeah? The marine, the one way responsible. Now this happen. Yeah? Now this na happen. Okay. For say just no. Nobody no be here. Somebody need for check them boats in our water. Not to the arriving all and VIP this and that, not to him. What about the tune that they put the passenger in pa? It's just one off. What about the professionalism of the captain for call mayday for seek for help? Eh? For seek for help. No. Help. Then they call and say, what's going on? In the lie say nothing. Urenia. We not even sabusa ID. We want investors. We want business. See, coach, they don't try. From which side they start to which side and they now. But they should not be comfortable. Because that's the one issue about businesses in Sierra Leone. If you say, I see, coach, they are up there, and then they be comfortable, risking people's lives. We're not for risk people in life. Authorities concerned. Me, I don't do my own. Yeah? He left to owner. I don't play my own part done. If you have nothing to say, for check the boats them. If you have nothing to say for forget a system, for make all entrance sea transport them. Then they put yaipa then pampa and then kunude. And then they put yaipa. Okay. Now the word of that. They also will not talk. Right. Well, wetin happen this week? Fuel go up. Law come to 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒆. The doctor himself safe. Even though they still look for an corner to not reach it. Yes, 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒆. When things are so hard, a president need for engage, console, and explain to the citizens them the reason why they face such hardship. Now I make we say father of the nation. When things are hard, a president need for come out, engage, console, and explain. Even Gabon, when things are hard for Ali Bongo, what he say? Make noise, make noise, make noise. Our friends, our neighbors, make noise, make noise, make noise. Because things are hard for him. So now I make you say, for make noise. Even when President Bill be need the people them for the second mandate, he crisscross the country, be they talk. But now, he don't go back pan that mood. We know the talk. Okay. When I see when I talk a more. He say because you are father of the nation, tell her like this. You for come only talk. Well again, why for talk? We get communication, we get information. So then they do the work. We even see communication there. They don't reach Nabu. They say then they go explain to the people in Nabu why make the fuel go up. Okay. Then we don't explain to one African. Anyway, no need for no. Why things then they go up. But the need for no kenema Freeton. They explain. Forget it. We know why things then go up. Now we talk and see a subsidy. So we know. And the one they up now they don't know. Alright. Another big news for this week. Now the visa restriction. Yes. The visa restriction. Well, who shall go start? We be don't do am now. But let's take am first to waiting the American embassy in a salon wants me and you for know about the restriction, because a lot of people they say what's in this restriction, where Anthony Blinken, where he do waiting, what now waiting. Okay, you want for no? Listen to this.
Good morning. Thank you for having me this morning.
All right. So, why has the United States decided to take this course of action?
What to make America take this course of action for say certain individual, not to salon people, certain individual where they say they hand or tip at this election, then they put them on visa ban restriction. Why?
That's a great question. So, as
He said, well, a good question you ask. So,
we have stated since our first official statement came out regarding the election,
he said, just like how that statement we don't pull today regarding the election,
we have some concerns
America get concern
regarding the election process and
regarding the election process
the vote tabulation.
and the way how they count the results.
So, in support of our goals of promoting democracy,
So because America then they support for promote democracy,
globally, yesterday the Secretary of State announced a new visa restriction policy for individuals who are believed to be responsible for or complicit in undermining the democratic process during
well, the states, the Secretary of State in America, in they tell me now say certain people when they hand dirty, what America say oh, you know not say just and people what America say they hand dirty by the election. Well, now them.
the elections this past June. The value of doing a program like this is it can be incredibly targeted, as opposed to something broad against the government of Sierra Leone or something that affects the people of Sierra Leone.
He said this one now specific not to against the government. Yeah, not to against the government of Saloon, not to against the people of Saloon. I the one the way they handle thing. This na cherry picking. This na like they pick that brown, Candares, Pandires. Now in this.
This is specifically targeting people who we believe were involved in undermining the democratic process in Sierra Leone.
Where America believe. Yeah? It say people where America believe say undermine the electoral process inside Salon. Now in then the targets.
And the categorization of this ban, it's not quite specific. So who are those that are on the list of that visa ban?
Well, Mr. Reporter they ask say, but Madam Lady, now who that then they part this band? Who that then name them they?
Yeah, I know that's the question that everyone has been asking.
Now, question all man don't they ask?
And under U.S. law, individual visa records are confidential.
Under United States the law, anything we get for do with visa business is confidential. Yeah? Al-Hajj Bal, yeah. Can they name the names? No. Under United States law, it's confidential. And they pull like that.
So we can't provide details on who exactly is affected by this.
Then they give detail on who that affected by this.
I will also say that this is the announcement of a policy.
This is a policy.
And so additional names can be added.
Additional names can be added. Yeah. What's that mean? America still a looking gun. America still a looking gun. So if you be think so you name not day, well, America say additional names can be added.
To a list of people who are subject to this visa restriction if additional information comes out.
If additional information come on a do, where then the looking gun?
Later down the road.
Later down the road. They're not ready for pulling it. I see people like, oh, Pan-Africanist, oh, colonialism. Kushe, yeah?
But what I can say is that this policy will apply to individuals who are involved in manipulation of vote results, intimidation of voters, and civil society organizations, election observers, people who threatened physical violence or other activity that undermines Sierra Leone's democratic process.
All you two be talking already. Intimidation. You'll be threatening. Okay.
The policy can also affect certain family members.
Family members, una no dey left behind. Because you self get right for tell you family say, bra, what you do say no correct to Pulan.
Of those who are found ineligible.
And speaking about family members, some of those people that this visa ban might be targeting, some of them already have families abroad. Some of them, their kids are probably U.S. citizens. How are you going to deal with their own cases?
Okay. Alright. So the ask now say, some of them we know say na to sim. Not to so? Yes? Some of them are to sim. But listen, visa, they not say person a passport holder. But what do I know, self? Let's listen from the embassy, yeah?
Well, a U.S. citizen, you can't reject any possibility for them to travel to the U.S.
U.S. citizen, then they stop you for travel going to the U.S. Mba, who not going for go take visa? Oh? Now they know okay, I say I get diplomatic passport. If you say no, they go for visa, kushe.
But if anyone who is affected by this policy already has a U.S. visa, then that visa will be revoked.
Why? Talk that side back, ba. You say waiting.
Then that visa will be revoked.
He say if you name them at the list, even if they don't give you visa already, if you get visa already and you name Didi, not try because they don't revoke them. Not try. But I gonna now say name Didi. Listen.
And we will let them know.
Check your email. Check your email. I don't want just to let them pay transport, you don't go. Don't say you reach for Kandong, then don't revoke your visa, you know. Then they say, well, that play no out, you know, they turn back with you. Because you know the kind side. Yes. Okay. Check your email. Because they say they go don't notify you. So man right now in name they don't notify. Still they make the eye. Let no make like say you no say in name they. They watch for now.
And if someone is traveling to the U.S. and applying for it, then they'll see that they have the visa ban already. This doesn't apply to people who already are U.S. citizens.
And not apply to U.S. citizen. You to simne. Not apply to them. But if you right now you want to go for visa, well, you will meet Sunday they wait for you. You go meet Sunday. We're gonna make embassy na they go tell you Simba. No, you're not able to go. Sorry. Okay?
Or live in the U.S. because we don't. U.S. citizens don't need visas, and this is a visa policy.
Yes, citizens don't need visa because this na visa policy.
Okay. And later this month we'll be having the UN General Assembly. Will our president and some of his cabinet ministers be allowed to attend? I mean, in the light of what you've just announced.
For say this guy, they try for say the president in name did So he asked the question, say, well, we not say then get for Kango na UN. But dear, the president and some of the cabinet members then, when I go allow them for go, what he say?
Well, as I've said, we can't confirm who all is on the list.
No, mena. I can put the lady pants robun. He say, you know, they confirm, you know, so be safe that they na the list. Can mix Sunday.
I do know that there are possibilities, if it's deemed necessary, to give waivers to people.
If necessary, even if they name them they can give waivers. They can give waivers. Okay?
People with visa ineligibilities, in cases in the past, not specific to Sierra Leone, but
They say na dande America don't they do not to say na because na salon no more then they can't give waiver. Cases in the past, precedent. Now so they keep talking. But based on precedent or based on things they don't do before, now they try to explain to us so.
in cases in the past, it has been possible to get people who would otherwise not be eligible for a U.S. visa a waiver to attend a specific function like the UN. But that's determined on a case-by-case basis.
They say yes, they can give, but on a case-by-case basis. Then if you don't look how you want to be dipping, how you been the work case-by-case basis.
And based on the best interest of the United States. So,
And in the best interest of the United States. I'm gonna be saying just on for we. Then why Merka una Ini what you na dey wait for today? When I not talk it. Me ini fambule. I wanna dey act like say una no see wetin America don do. Ini you dey watch una.
So, again, I can't confirm or deny who's on the list, but if it is deemed necessary, waivers can be made for specific purposes of travel.
Yes, waivers can be made if necessary, obviously.
And at what point will this policy be reversed? What does Sierra Leone need to do?
Well, boy, they try for ask. So what see we go do for making them reverse this? What see we go do? Okay.
So, there's not a timeline for reversal. I think once someone has been determined ineligible for a visa, that can stay on the file for quite a long time. It can.
You mean is it if you name the say you're not eligible for visa, it is stay there for a long time?
A long time. It can also stay on the file for the length of that person's life. Sierra Leone, this is not against Sierra Leone or the government of Sierra Leone. This is against certain individuals.
This not to against Salone. This not to against the government of Sierra Leone. You hear? Not to against Salone, not to against the government, but now against certain individuals where America believes say. But I see some man I want being brother keeper. Some man they facts. Yes, America no get right. You name it. You name it. They say not against Salone, not against the government. Are you can't _𝒕𝒅𝒏𝒕? Are you can't _𝒕𝒅𝒏𝒕? You wonder where the name they we been get visa right now. They don't receive you. They don't receive that alert say pa he don't revoke your visa. Now me that man way he tell me say they don't revoke you and say one go pass Guinea. I say coucher. He said what people they don't go help me cab. I say okay I the cab. They not say that they ban people for go UN. No. But now they explain back now they understand no. Now understand. Now certain individuals waiver day for functions the United Nations, IMF and World Bank. Like IMF and World Bank for stand you. I don't go back the way be say money there is money involved. Okay, there they go.
And now there are a lot of apprehensions for people who are students or business people will consular services still consider them eligible for visas.
Well, if they were not involved in undermining the democratic process in Sierra Leone.
Aha! This boy don't come back say, bro, get some students there where he say if they're not involved for undermine the democratic process as alone, wash their hand clean. Wahala nodi. Wahala nodi.
They have nothing to worry about.
They no need for worry for nothing.
So this is really focused on people who were undermining the democratic process, who were involved in manipulation or vote results. This has no effect on your average Sierra Leonean citizen who's just going about their life and wants to visit the U.S. or travel. So it is a very targeted program. It is
targeted program.
It's not against all Sierra Leoneans. It's only against certain specific individuals.
Certain specific individuals. So I don't make it clear. America don't make it clear. Certain specific individuals undermining the democratic process by this past election. It's a leading to, during, and also this so. No. They guess who that name did who that name not did. The one that name did and they don't receive their alert already. For say bra name did will not try. Some man want pretend he say they go. Well go no. The plane no they carry go and go return with you back. Oh, not try more. Okay, no say I not be advise you. May I don't do my own part. You don't hear me? Okay. Well, now so America tell we the U.S. Embassy na Salone. My good old Dr. Sylvia Olayinka Blyden. It says Section 212A3C of U.S. Immigration and Nationality Act. It gets a caveat. There will be no arbitrary visa restriction on any of Madabio in government officials or in family members. Bam. Now in that. Now in that too. Sylvia don't talk. He use the case way up in Nigeria. There is a precedent when they set in Nigeria. Now Sylvia self the try for you say now go up in a salon. In all left and day. Good old Dr. Sylvia blind in go left and day. You know good one. Where I post? I don't see her. Okay. He say, wetin I go confirm from my sources na the United States Embassy na Freetown and me contact na the State Department na Washington DC na for say every single member of the entire delegation of President Bio wey for attend the United Nations General Assembly in New York, they don't give them all unrestricted United States entry visa. Then yesterday say this afternoon. He say waiting with no restriction. No restriction. Auntie Sylvia say in source. Now the embassy na salon. Auntie Sylvia, take care with your source. The same source for Zainab Sharif. The other source for Guinea, Dr. Samura. But anyway, this I don't know if na. I don't Ghanaian and call her and so Shito. I don't know if this is Ghanaian Shito or na Salon Gravy, the source. But it say all the salon passport there, they don't stop there with US visa and then go hand over to them at any time around or after 1 p.m. That'll be yesterday. Long live we government to government of United States of America. It means a long live salon government to the United States of America then government. Salon relations. Salon America. Amen. He say you can quote me on this. In fact, if they not give some people in this and they not go talk. Seriously, if they not give some, if you say anybody go can't talk, say they not. Because you talk, say they not give, who no say you handle tea. According to America standard. Yes. According to America, they don't know because America the people. As you talk, say they not give you or what you wanting. So now make it go be difficult for make you go find out who that they give and who that they not give. Well, who that they give already know, then they go. Yeah? But according to Auntie Sylvia, he said they give all man. Okay? So now the word that Auntie Sylvia don't talk. But notwithstanding that, let us come with Solomon Jamiu, the presidential person where they talk. Let us listen him waiting in talk by this interview, yeah? Listen, Solomon Jamiu Naya.
Says the decision by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken to impose visa restrictions on some people in Sierra Leone is not fair. Secretary Blinken says the restrictions will affect those who the U.S. believes were responsible for manipulating or rigging Sierra Leone's electoral process, or those who intimidated voters and election observers. Spokesperson Solomon Jamiru says that Sierra Leone has taken steps to deepen democracy and that the President Madabio did not or did indeed win the June 24 elections.
Okay. So all what I explained just now, but that first one, any man talk, waiting America see. Let us listen now, waiting the government in see.
First of all, in the estimation of government, this appears to be an unfair characterization.
Solomon Jami will say the government think to say this not fair. Then before them, we don't give them all the visa. Or after, because if I say they don't give, so then if you say they know they give them, now make it say enough fair. We see we now don't tell we say that they give all the man. He say because caveat did it. Alright, now continue.
Because as a government, we believe that we have taken key and critical steps to deepen governance to ensure that sufficient safeguards are provided for civil and political liberties, and essentially to ensure that government continues to deliver key and critical services for our people. As a matter of fact, we have just gone through multi-tier elections on June 24, and in the estimation of government, such election has been acclaimed to be.
He say all this talk where they talk, they can't good thing we don't do say for make we institution them. On a democracy business, then the team up strong one. It says as a matter of fact, we just done election. What did he talk about the election? You say waiting?
The most peaceful post-conflict history.
He said this election now the most peaceful election after the war. The most peaceful. Okay.
And of course, those polls were free, fair, and transparent.
He say, and the one that will go vote, well, the election free, fair, transparent. They no hide nothing.
So it's unfortunate that the United States government has taken a decision to impose visa or travel restrictions. We don't yet know what the scope of this would be. We don't yet know who those individuals are.
Okay. He say, unfortunate too, where America they can act that way they for say travel restriction, but they don't know that the people them. I believe say by now they don't know. But still they don't know. They don't know that the people them. Okay.
That would be victims of this, but as a government we believe that this is quite an unfortunate decision. However,
but they believe say this situation here where America takes so however it gets word for them. Yes, Jamiu, shoot.
Recognize that it is the prerogative of the United States government to take such measures or take such decisions.
He say yes, that America they right for take that kind of measure they for take any decision where they want. America na the right. Una wait. Who self just no, who they can't take kuyon, who they can't tonangi. Now look at make a passport. Who wait for una na airport. Who self case by case basis. Who they watch una. As una ka always look una. He be the glad Hey, go back. Ataya. Hey, go back. Who they look for una? Who say right now they pa case by case? Who they study una all? Una all know they jump. Who they watch una? Now wait. Yes, case by case. Now they return back to sender.
As they deem fit and necessary under given circumstances. So for us as the government, we believe that we'll have to engage diplomatically.
Very good talk, sound talk. if them be mistake call 𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒕 this interview. Somebody can catch me say they then go tell and say anybody call you for talk this talk, they are not talk. Not talk. Not talk because it look like if say that talk will be talking that time. Now one cow this not talk. Anybody call you say they want interview, send and go to Jamiu. They not go begin and that just no. You know remember he be talking and view that last one. When them be accused and say he been go waiting puts down 98.1. Okay.
And by other means. As a matter of fact, His Excellency the President will be in New York for the United Nations General Assembly, and hopefully we should be able to utilize that corridor as well to engage not just with the United States Secretary of State.
See, they plan for go engage even with the Secretary of State, but not to normal.
But other senior government officials as well.
But other senior government officials them. They plan for go engage them. Tell Abisiba. Colonial thinking. I don't know when they can sit down at that communication strategies office day. How they can be the one so you see them can get it and forget it. They can be the one in by. I know you choose out or you choose like it today. Most people be talking now. For say, like that first thing, you say, okay, well, diplomatic, we will try for consult, let we understand why before we say a personal opinion. In fact, to the wait for the next man for car. Hey, if I say then get boss. Then they say, boss, now so the guy say, now I say, okay, well, now wait first. Now put in first name day. Hey, Tipule, you, I go talk to see by name day. You never know the day. You know they do. I say just on a Tripoli, I can because you get the list. Yes. I can talk to by name. I name go Didi. And I go for visa. Now continue.
As you said, Sierra Leone just had peaceful, free and fair elections, but everything that is available, people in the international community question the process. That's why I think the United States is saying that it's going to hold responsible those who manipulate or rig the electoral process.
Yes. It's say, but if they talk, say, when I just done election, he left a late talk. He left a late talk. We don't talk, don't I? Everybody same thing they talk, so then them go back they talk, say, the process, it dirty, it not clean.
That's what the general scheme of things would appear to be.
He say, well, scheme of things will appear to be. What is so?
Indeed, they have suggested that maybe there are people who may have chosen to subvert the process. Maybe there are people who may have engaged in fraudulent electoral practices.
He say yes, indeed. Then suggest. I make us suggest. I make us not suggest to. I make us say then believe. Solomon, I'm not saying a lawyer. You for say then believe say because that believe nine them put. They not say then suggest. Suggestion and belief now two different things. America believe say certain individual ne handle T, but we Solomon Jamil Esquire now lawyer. He said they might have suggest. Okay.
Maybe there are people who sought to undermine peace and democracy in Sierra Leone. So as I said, we don't yet know specifics. And we wish maybe we would have gotten some areas of clarification.
America not clarify. America. You guys never contacted them to let them know? Like seriously? No wonder where the any people them. Wait till any now first contact. Anyway, there they go.
So that we are in a position to have a proper estimation.
They say they not tell the waiting, then do. Like seriously. What America say? America say, una set up independent people let them can check so that this thing not go repeat again. They say, okay, we set her up. Now June will put. They say, not to June will say. We say let una set independent. I go put June. They say, oh, why for talk safe? So we not for put June. They say the tabulation process not correct. How we go act like say we no know? Eh? Okay.
But this is just a general characterization, it's a general statement, but hopefully when both sides sit to engage, some of those things will be clearer. But let me just say this, James. As far as the legitimacy of President Julius Maada Bio is concerned, there is no contestation.
So as far as the legitimacy of President Bio concerned, he say no contest, no did he? No contest. As far as the legitimacy concerned. Okay.
Ran for the presidency, he defeated the main challenger, he got 56% of the total valid vote cast. He was declared president as per section 42, subsection 3 of the Constitution, and section 54 of the Public Elections Act has given an opportunity to any citizen to raise questions about validity or challenge essentially the outcome of the elections. James, no such petition was ever filed.
So yeah. He say the Constitution give people rights for petition. As far as them concerned, nobody no petition. Nobody not gonna court for go petition. So why? So now because everybody satisfied, now mean they not gonna court. That's what Solomon Jami you say.
As far as we are concerned, His Excellency the President was duly elected.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jamiro.
As far as they're concerned, he was duly elected. Duly. Yeah? So if you not be no, let they go no more. As far as then concerned, duly elected the president. America, whatever una have for think, it's up to una. The president was duly elected. A knockout confusion, You don't hear it from America. You don't hear it from the government. Well, the able then go for make them able for talk diplomatically, make them get an understanding of what really happened. Hopefully that one day happen, no problem, and they're able to resolve everything. Then we move. Me just think to say, if from that first talk with the ambassador talk, the one day na information not begin saying na Olpa, it the right tobacco. That Olpa, even the chief minister self go join. Yes, he says I go join. And they all cause this. In a Tusimu, in name no get for Didi. Some of una one sim now na give the tell why I to say they are big. Now take and small. Oh, because on Saturday, you know the birthday, like this one, not give a birthday. Then no need for go for visa. I know go for visa now. Well, nine that. But see, I don't tell you say then get all man gets. So why they shake? Why they panic? You name Dede? Okay.